Yeah, what's going on? It's Fame4Ransom. I'm Norman Fame.
And I'm King Ransom.
And we out here with our special guest, friend of the show.
Yes,
Might as well say the cousin.
Yes, sir.
The big little brother.
Yes, sir.
Part of the sit down.
Keep it going.
Introduce
You're
yourself,
going crazy.
kid.
It's your boy ShadBlackk with 2 Ks. I forgot my intro.
Damn, yo.
No, let me go back. Let me
Yo,
go back.
Niggas get yo the yeah.
You
Yo,
feel
could-
me? You feel me? I fold under pressure because, like I said, I'm around 2 niggas that I look up to in this podcast game.
Yo, it's crazy.
Nah,
I
you
thought it
doing
was
your
Joe
thing.
Budden, but I'm next to Rory and Maul. You feel me?
Yo,
Shit.
it's crazy.
Yo,
Nigga called us Roy and
right,
Maul,
and
yo.
I know I'm Rory, yo. That's crazy, yo.
Why you Roy?
Oh no, I just felt like I was worried, yo. Oh no, I might be Maul because I wear hats all the time.
You might be Parks. I ain't gonna
Yo
lie.
said that. Hold up. Yo, show my
But
knee.
you feel me? But it's your boy ShadBlackk with 2
Alright.
Ks.
2 Ks. Okay.
If
Damn,
you
what
don't know,
else?
now you know. Let's sit back because we about to have a good show.
Damn.
Hey.
That shit was
That's
hard,
a
yo. I
set.
think we can end the show now.
That's
Say
my
that.
shit, man. We can't.
We out, yo.
We
Okay.
here.
Norman. Say now.
So let's lock this shit and talk to me. What y'all got for me?
Yo,
What y'all got for me?
and you know how we do it.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all been struggling the last couple of weeks.
You been
Alright,
struggling.
we
with
been
the,
good.
with the numbers. I'm talking about the numbers, like as far as the jerseys.
Oh, trying to find players? Because that shit is struggle, bro. When you
That
get up
shit
to them
is
50s.
difficult. Wait till we get to like 100
Shit,
or
I thought
something.
it was difficult after
Yo,
26.
Don't say wait till we get to 100. That shit gonna be done, bro. Who wear
Nah,
100
you
and
gotta think
something
about
jersey
this-
numbers?
Nah, this is all about 100. Like whatever number is significant to that
But you know,
episode.
basically, that means you're gonna
But
start
we've been
watching soccer.
throwing jersey numbers. So I was thinking, yo, once we hit 100, it's over because ain't nobody wearing 100 jersey number. Like we just gonna have to try to find something new.
We're gonna have to do something else.
99, I think Jay Crowder got 99.
Sap too, I
Jay
think.
Crowder might have 90.
One set.
Yeah, that's hella football players at 99. You got
Yeah,
J.J.
we good.
Watt. You got fucking.
But I think that shit's still hard. It's hard to come up with off the top of the dome.
Well, you got
without-
53, so I know. I be the first thing I think.
Can
of
we
is a
add
Ravens
players
player.
together? Can we like?
No, it's
Can I
making
take a
some new
nigga
shit.
number with like 25 and a nigga number with like 24 and a nigga number with like 21?
I'm thinking
number one?
you saying a nigga with like number 2 and a nigga number 20, like number
Oh,
5.
no, I'm difficult. We
And then
gonna
it's
do-
25. But
Hey,
you talking about
that's
talking about
dope.
adding niggas numbers
Right,
like
we're gonna do big math.
Kobe 24 plus Michael
gonna-
Jordan 23. Like
Right.
what?
You got a big nigga on the show. We're gonna do big math.
Big math.
fuck
Yeah,
that.
no.
You feel me?
What, you got a 53? I don't got a 53.
Jamil McClain. He played for the Ravens like a couple years ago, but
Yeah. I
that's
got
random as shit.
That's a sellout. That's bail. You
I got
sell it.
Super Bowl 53. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
What?
I like that. I like that.
I just Googled it. It's the Patriots versus the Rams.
But we don't want to.
I say that to say this, yo. You know how it's mini camp, shit fucked up. Shit been going crazy. Niggas been holding out. We can go straight to mini camps. That's how I figured it.
Straight to the mini.
Niggas been holding out.
Fucking
Damn, we talking about football? You a football.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers was trying to get traded, right?
That nigga is coming back. What's that receiver name? Devontae Adams
Yeah.
keep talking about, yo, he the best thing ever. He's my quarterback. All I hear is
I felt that. I felt that.
Yo,
I've
but
been-
you gotta think, he's
Got the
arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league, if not the best in some of the
yeah,
people's
he was
opinion.
MVP
Uh,
last year.
Why wouldn't his number one wide receiver want him back with the team if he under contract and he with the team?
Yeah.
I would be saying all that shit to the media too. I wouldn't be doing what you was just doing, but I'd be
That's what
saying
it
all that
sound
good
like.
shit.
That's, yeah.
That's all you hear.
Yeah, that nigga definitely. I mean, cause he want to keep him there. I guarantee the GM there definitely telling a nigga like, yo, say everything you want, like say everything you need to say, keep this nigga here. Aaron Rodgers, like you said, he definitely in the last 10 years probably top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, but I feel like your legacy dies out when you go somewhere else. Like
You think so? What
I
about
feel-
somebody like KD or somebody like Peyton
Tom Brady.
Manning?
Tom
he
Brady
doesn't-
wouldn't want
No,
a
Tom
ring.
Brady. So that's different.
different.
Like
Yeah,
Tom
different
Brady's a-
animal.
What
he's
about
a-
Peyton Manning? He
he's
left
all-
and then
but
won.
they're
What
already
about
labeled as
LeBron
goats.
James?
Like LeBron, but they
Oh, you talking about the GOATs right now.
That's
You
what I'm
talking
saying.
about-
Like,
they're
You don't think
different-
Aaron Rodgers a
I mean,
GOAT?
I mean, he's still on
yeah,
that pathway
but-
to
He
it.
got 3 MVPs,
Yeah, that's,
1 Super Bowl. That's tough.
But like I
for
said,
a
so for
career.
example, like
So Drew Brees.
I
Drew
can
Brees
use
a
Melo.
GOAT,
I
too.
like, you know, I love basketball, so I'm gonna use Melo for example. He was his best self when he was with the Nuggets. He was the best player, but he couldn't
That's in
win.
your opinion. Some
That's
people
in
think
my-
he was better in New York.
New York.
He was a better shooter, but if we talk about
No,
all around gameplay, if we talk about what needs to be done on that fucking
He was
floor,
young, wild, and free.
He was young, wild, free.
Denver Mello was,
You gotta think
was
he got
totally
the
different.
total green light. You ain't
I
got
fuck with Denver
no-
Mello.
Melo, A Denver Melo against a New York.
That's when
Melo,
I really got into basketball.
That New York
basketball
Melo will be fried.
Yeah, I think Denver Melo against New York Melo
That's a easy. When I say a walking fucking janitor, if you ain't catch that, that means he's a walking bucket. I'm just throwing that out there. Trash all around. But I just feel like I said, when you move around a lot, or you move around. A lot of stuff
banging on niggas.
A lot of stuff can mess your legacy up. It can like LeBron going to Miami. It worked in his favor. But it could have broke him.
Every situation for LeBron worked in his favor.
It did, but it could have also broke him. Like, he could have went to Miami and not
some people go places at the end of their career, but LeBron
try to chase a ring.
like Tom Brady going to Tampa Bay. Now, what if Tampa would have went 0-18, or 0-16, and
it's 18.
That definitely would have fucked up.
It ain't no trip.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, what if he had did that? That'd have fucked up his legacy. He still would have been a GOAT, but it'd been like, damn, you went out like that. As opposed to
that nigga would have went 0-18, would have been good. He got a supermodel wife. Like, he
we know he'd have been good.
His kids in his mouth.
But it definitely would have hurt. Like, when you look back at his career, it's like, damn, but when he went to Tampa. But then they would have just said he was old. Like, instead of.
But like I said.
This nigga want to keep winning, yo. That shit wild to me.
He just need to retire.
But Aaron Rodgers, like I said, I feel
on
like
a high note.
He's on his path to, I mean, he is considered, he's like that honorary GOAT. Like, you know, when you got your top, he's an honorary.
Nah, he's definitely up there. Like, I'm 37. Y'all niggas 10 years younger than me. He's been the GOAT in both of our eras. Like, you can't name somebody better than him.
Tom Brady.
I choose Peyton.
But, yo.
I just said we were talking about Tom Brady.
Yeah, but you said name somebody who's better than
Aaron Rodgers, weren't we?
Oh, all right. I see what you're saying. But I'm talking about, I thought we were talking about Tom Brady.
Oh, we're talking about Tom Brady. Yeah, he's definitely the GOAT.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Brady is the GOAT.
But the original question was about Aaron Rodgers, and we were talking about his legacy.
Yeah,
but if we talking about, like, I feel like he's on his pathway to being a GOAT. He's like an honorary mention, in my opinion.
But, yo, Aaron Rodgers ain't that young. So it's like.
3 MVPs
is this
in
it?
Super Bowl?
Like,
that nigga solidified.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
it's
like
when Tony Romo ain't want to fucking retire.
It's not like he on his way to nothing or anything. Like, he pretty much we done seen the best, probably.
I might be
not
wildin'.
saying that he not still good.
I might be wild. Has Tom Brady ever won an MVP? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
couple?
multiple.
Oh, all right. That's what's up, man. Tom Brady the best I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he's a GOAT. Walking
That's a fact, bro.
He's
like,
walking.
I used to hate his ass just for the simple fact when we used to play him. But you can't deny his greatness. Like,
that's how I used to feel about LeBron. I used to be a big Celtics fan.
Niggas used to be like, did he pass Michael Jordan? I'm fucking comparing different sports.
But it be like this, yo. It be you don't like them when they play because they playing against your favorite teams, favorite players. But when they, when it's all said and done, you appreciate them. Like, I don't like LeBron. He played with my favorite team. But I still respect LeBron.
I used to hate LeBron.
I think game recognized game. That's all it is. Like, you feel me? You might not like him.
So you saying basically I got LeBron game, and because game recognized game.
Well, all I'm gonna say, Norman, like I said, we had this conversation this morning. I just feel like I said, maybe in your prime. But I gotta see for myself.
Yo, you don't want to know about Norman Prime. He gave Melo what?
That wasn't even my prime.
But no, I heard like Norman was that guy on the court. I'm like, all right, we want to see about that. But then
I ain't gonna lie, my first time saying Norman hoop, I was like, dang, yo, out of everybody that hooped today, he was the surprise because I just wasn't expecting him to do that.
Niggas automatically think, knowledge. I look
he
like
was working, Cam.
I ain't gonna.
I was like, yo, do we need to switch?
That's why I want to see for myself because, like I said,
I don't know about now, boy. He washed.
Hey, like you said, 10 years is
it's like, we just hooping like 2 years ago. COVID, all of us
2 years ago. Do you know how long that
Norman,
is?
And you had got a gut sense, like so. It ain't the same.
I feel like no.
And I know. Look, yo.
And what I tell you, I was trying to do after the pod.
Oh, you trying to hoop?
Work. I was trying.
Ride a bike, and I was giving him he was giving me every reason to why he can't do it.
Yeah, because I really ain't want to.
You feel me? But like I said, but when you make it, like when you've done it, I feel like I would love to get to that age where like you can go on the court and be ass, and it don't matter. Like if Norman was be honest,
just classify
nigga, I do that now.
If Norman was to go out there and he was ass, who would care? It's not like he said he was going to go. If Norman, you would care.
Yo, what was that last year when we was playing football?
Niggas thought I was ass on a football team.
Norman was pulling the shit out the flags, boy. Like he had the
I
most
was the
tackles,
first man on it.
He was slow as shit though, but he was pulling the shit out the flags. So I'm like, how he doing it, yo?
So basically, your hand-eye coordination is out of this world.
That shit,
probably.
I feel you.
Probably.
No, because when you get older, you gotta, you compensate for other.
Exactly.
You lean more on your mental than your physical.
Exactly.
When I was younger, I used to be fast, athletic. Now I'm more.
But that's why I want to see that now. I would
like
love to
Detroit
see.
Chauncey or something.
And we be at work. He talk that shit.
Detroit Chauncey. at the later end of his career.
That's an old nigga.
Like,
You know who that is, Rashad?
we beat him, nigga. Yeah, I know you know, because you're a Laker
Who the
fan.
fuck is that,
You don't know who Chauncey Billups is?
I know
ain't say Chauncey
you
Billups,
said
bro.
I said Chauncey.
You said something Chauncey. It wasn't Chauncey Billups. I
It's
know
being
Big Shot.
recorded.
I know.
What I say?
Yeah, I know Chauncey Billups.
Yeah,
Nigga,
everybody
he
knows
was with that mellow that he
Detroit
talking
Chauncey.
about.
That nigga.
That's
Oh,
what I
you
said.
said Detroit,
Detroit Chauncey.
It sounded like
Okay.
you was saying some other shit, bro. We
Okay.
always confused.
I thought he was having a stroke mid conversation. Thought he was going out about to say, "Oh shit, put him on the side."
Oh, Detroit, yeah. We just talking about we beat them. They beat us.
But we came back the following year and beat them. Don't have to get it twisted.
I'm saying, but
we
they
don't
won
talk
their
about our
only.
downs. We only talk about our ups in LA.
You right, yo, you right. Already, we lost. That we ain't talked about since we lost, so we might as well get into that while we talking sports.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you even upset?
no, because you can't really be mad. You gotta, it's so many. I know people want to say, "Oh, you making excuses." These are 100% facts. They playing 72 games. It's too many back-to-back games for any NBA player.
They played the most games and then had to turn back around.
Right. You can even. It's a testament of it right now because you got. It was like a record of 8 All-Stars injured in the playoffs. That's never happened before. Like, you playing too many games, yo.
And then you got the two teams that lasted the longest in the bubble last year eliminated in the first round. It's fucking worn
Matter
out.
of fact,
The
all 4 of the
turnaround
bubble
was too
teams are
quick.
not even in it, right? All 4 of the final bubble teams. It was the Lakers, Miami, Denver, and who Miami played?
It was
Milwaukee.
The Bucks.
They in there.
Yeah, they still in there. But I mean, I feel like
Milwaukee was in the conference finals?
They played
Yeah.
Jimmy and them. I remember they played Jimmy.
And then Jimmy
I
and
thought
them
they beat them in the second round.
No, they.
That might have been. I feel like, but even though I feel like this is
Eastern
the
Conference Finals.
right now is the
2020.
basketball that I love. Like I feel like right now ain't nothing set in stone. Right now, if I was to ask you who's gonna win, the answer's gonna be different for
It
everybody.
was the Celtics. They played this.
They played the Celtics in the second round, and then they played the Bucks in the conference finals. Then who played in the finals?
The Lakers,
The
in
Lakers
the
in
what you call
Miami.
it?
Yeah, so yeah, they played them in the conference. Yeah, Eastern Conference Finals.
It was the Celtics, bro. It was the Celtics in the It was the They played the Celtics in the East Conference. They beat the Bucks in like the second round, but I think Giannis got hurt, but they still was fucking them up.
So let me ask y'all this: so y'all who win in the finals this year?
The finals or right now? Because it's up in the air.
No, I'm
The
saying
way
who
shit
gonna
look.
get
It
to
don't
the
matter.
finals.
I just want to know like who you like. Who's
So let's
coming-
get up to speed of what's going on. So you got Kawhi possibly ACL. He might be done
He
for
out.
the rest of the
He
year.
not coming
Or
back.
He might be out.
Clippers out.
Starting next year.
Even though they just got
So,
dubbed last night. Last
Them
night.
they up 3-2 on the Jazz.
Yep, and they can force.
And then you
themselves.
got Milwaukee is 3-3 with the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
KD going crazy, but then you got Kyrie out. You got James hobbled. Then you got who else in the West? Oh, you got the Suns already ready.
Yeah, the
but
Suns-
you got Chris Paul on the COVID protocol.
Right, but
Ain't
this
no
working
telling.
in his favor because that game going to Game 7, they got a couple more days.
And it
All they
also
gotta
working
do
in his
is test,
favor that
like,
he the president of the Players Association, so he might have some pull.
Listen,
Nah, I mentioned that in the note, yo. I was talking about how like when LeBron got caught up in that shit, they let LeBron come back the next day.
They said it was.
But are
he
we
ain't
surprised
break
about
no-
that though?
he ain't
Like,
break no rules.
are you surprised about it? By that?
Yo, LeBron 37, my nigga.
But-
LeBron is not.
No,
the
so
face, is LeBron
It's
the
a
face
whole.
of the NBA?
It's a,
Is he the face?
Right now,
no, but
yes,
does
he
he still?
is. Yes, he
he
is.
No. I'm not gonna say he's the face because I feel like
who's the face?
the
This is about to be a 3-hour episode.
No, the face. I feel like the face. Is,
Who?
when you think of the NBA right now, you don't see just one individual person no more. Like the
Yeah,
NBA,
That might be
it's
true.
a collective.
Like, right
You
now,
just,
the
if you
NBA,
had
I'm
to
not-
say somebody,
like if I had to say somebody, yeah, I would have to say LeBron. But I
No,
feel
I
like
don't
I
know. I
say,
probably wouldn't
but we
even
all
say
know
LeBron.
LeBron is.
who you gonna say? Steph?
It might be
Steph
Steph.
out here. You
it
got
might be
KD
James
out here.
Harden.
You
It
got
might be
Ky-
KD.
You can't say KD.
What I'm saying is
just
he's the
playing
best.
this year like he's been out there like the last 2 years.
This nigga KD look good.
KD looks amazing
That
right
nigga
now.
look golden.
You see
He
what I'm
was,
saying?
he was going
and
crazy.
He's
yo.
playing.
That was one of his best games. I feel like we all over the place. We was talking about the Nets because I was about to say something about Chris Paul.
because he's the president of the Player Association.
Yeah, but I don't know. He out definitely. But Kevin Durant been going crazy.
I feel like, but like I said, I don't. Who wins? Who do you give it to?
I had the Clippers versus the Suns because I thought they was going to beat the Jazz. I feel like they still might beat the Jazz in the Western Conference Finals. And then but the Suns, I don't think they can get over that hump without Chris Paul.
I need
But
Chris Paul to get a ring this year and retire.
then you got Kawhi. I don't know. I feel like
Yo,
that
my
shit tough, bro.
favoritism bias
I don't
is,
see-
is fucked up.
I don't see Brooklyn losing though, bro. To be honest, even though they down.
Nah,
Nah.
but
Fuck.
KD has done
It's
this
tough,
before.
yo. I
Where
don't
he's
know.
gone crazy and they still lost.
I don't want to say my pick because I always be jinxing niggas, but my favorite. It's my
I
favorite
don't
team.
give a fuck about jinxing niggas.
My favorite team right now is who I want to win.
So you're not gonna say who they are? I gotta like guess.
Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got Giannis jersey.
They're not even good over the hump. Yeah, they're not even good over the hump.
Yo,
Even though I hate when that nigga give you the back up and then the starter step. That shit.
In order for them to win the
shit.
finals, Chris Middleton has had to have 35 a game, 30 a game.
he had 38 the other night.
That's what I'm saying. He got to do that
39.
consistent.
That ain't gonna happen again. Who they play tonight?
Why? Yo, remember when the closeout game when they was about to lose the Heat? That nigga had 50. That nigga capable.
Yeah,
son.
he's definitely capable, but I'm saying he's not consistent.
But Durant might get 50.
I don't know,
So
yo. The way PJ Tucker.
Yo,
Hey, yo, you know that shit's
why
so
niggas-
phony
that
because the
shit
next
is annoying,
game.
bro. Niggas keep
Yo,
talking
the
about
next
PJ
game.
Tucker.
What's wrong with him?
You ain't see
Cause
that
they
nigga
fucking
doing
him up, yo. He
something?
not like he doing all that extra shit for nothing.
No, he fucked him up for the 50, but the game before he only had 9 points against PJ Tucker. But the next game he had
How many
50.
points
But a
Yeah,
player
no,
like
49.
PJ, like that's what you expect from him. He's not there. He's literally there
Yo,
just to do that.
I keep thinking about what Westbrook said about Patrick Beverly. He fooled y'all. He's out there running around. That's what PJ Tucker doing.
PJ is on the floor.
Durant is still getting to his spots
So when
and
he
getting
had,
his
when he,
buckets.
when he had that 9, you don't think
He didn't have 9 for the total game.
He didn't have 9 for the
I
total
don't be
game,
saying,
but he
I
had
don't be
9
liking
when
them
they played
dumbass
against-
breakdowns.
Yo,
like, oh, he was 0 for 7 against PJ Tucker. I don't hear that bullshit. Like, what was he for the game?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Kevin Durant
probably
is
still
a
had 30.
bucket, but like I said, it's still players that step up to that plate and take that challenge. Like a lot of players don't want to do that.
Yeah, and
So, but that's what you need in the playoffs. You
That
need a
nigga
dog
had,
that's
like,
willing to whip.
that nigga had like 30 minutes,
I don't like
0
Pat.
points,
Let me just. I don't
4
like,
rebounds.
I don't like Pat at all.
It's
I
fucking
hate
him up.
Patrick Beverly. I hate the way he plays the
Nah, I
game.
fuck with Patrick Beverly.
But I feel
I
like
bust
he's
Patrick
that dog.
Beverly ass.
He crazy. He probably wouldn't get the ball up the
I
court
just
against
hate that.
Pat
I just
Beverly.
hate that nigga, yo.
But you need him on the floor.
I
I
fuck
feel
with
that's
Pat
why the
Beverly,
Lakers
though.
not.
I
in the-
feel like that type of-
That's why they lost.
everybody need that type
because we
of
got a
player.
nigga with a fucking yellow patch in his head, my nigga. That's why he tried to get that
Niggas
nigga
hate
84
Stroder,
million, my nigga.
We lost because that nigga Marc Gasol is worse than me.
You said we?
He's a stick in the mud.
Oh, you a Laker fan?
I'm a LeBron. I love LeBron. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. but I
Boy,
love
you
LeBron.
like Rondo. Boy, if you don't go over to the Clippers.
In all hindsight,
he didn't even get no minutes. Rondo got the game, bro, and he was like, fuck this. I don't
If you
even
want
want
to
to
be
play.
honest, Rondo got y'all that right. Let's be honest.
You think it's crazy.
Okay,
Nah,
I'm
Let's
just-
get
a
off
fact.
of sports,
That's
yo.
a
'Cause
fact.
we
Hold
do-
on, one last thing, yo, while we on sports.
Come
yo.
back to this.
Did y'all see the Kimba trade today?
I seen that.
Yeah.
You showed me it. Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
bullshit. They doing the same shit they did with Isaiah Thomas. They know his knees fucked up, and they shipping him out. Yo, they gave up a second and their first.
And that first for next year.
You would think you would get that back for Kemba Walker, not give it up.
But Kimba
That's how
ain't-
bad they was
Kimba
trying to get
another
rid of
nigga
his
that's not
contract.
Yo,
consistent.
OKC got 26 draft picks in like the next 3
Oh,
years.
they in a
blow all that
rebuilding of
shit.
20 years. That's what they about to
They gonna
rebuild.
blow all that shit.
All right, so I know you want to get off of sports, but let me ask this question.
no,
After
I
this-
just want to know.
After this season,
I still want to talk about James
do
Harden.
you talk about getting rid of Ben Simmons?
Hell yeah. Get rid of
Do
Ben
you talk
Simmons
about-
now. Can you trade during the playoffs? Bum ass. I hate that nigga.
Like I feel like they need to talk about like how a nigga.
Yo, Ben Simmons is cool. He just can't shoot.
No, it's not that he can't shoot. That nigga has not
Yo.
elevated since he got in the league.
The other day when they lost, when they was up 20,
No, I think.
they was up 18. Fucking nobody scored in the second half.
Yo,
Not
you know who I'm
Tobias
blaming?
Harris, not fucking
You know why I'm blaming Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
a fact.
what? Joe and B be tired as shit. You need to give them a break. I mean, you might if you're blowing niggas out, I feel like you can manage the minutes a little bit better. They be tired as shit in the fourth quarter. It's because they didn't play all
That shit
game.
is unacceptable, bro. I don't care what you're talking to me about. That is unacceptable. 26-point lead and you lose.
Oh yeah, it's definitely unacceptable. 2 games in a row.
At some point in
But
time,
they don't have a closer. Also, Tobias Harris ain't no closer. He can score.
you should
He
have
ain't
to
no
close
closer.
a 6.
They do need a close. No, Embiid
You
is a
still
closer.
got to keep the pressure on him.
He don't like Embiid, but Embiid tough.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I don't like his. I didn't like him because I felt like
I
he was
remember y'all
cocky.
asked me that question
But I feel
early in the
like
season. Who
he's
was the
proven
better
it to me.
center? I said Jokic.
Nah,
Jokic got MVP.
Nah, you right.
Who's
Jokic
better on
played
that
every
box?
game.
No, who's better on that box is Embiid.
Embiid.
But if we
I
talking about
respect that.
who's making a team better, it's Jokic.
Jokic's
I respect that.
all around.
Yeah,
I
but
respect
Embiid,
that. And then I was
I ain't gonna
reading
lie,
some
when I see that
stats
nigga on
about
that
his-
box
his
and I see
defense.
him like, I'm like, all right,
And B got the
finesse. He
shape.
Yo,
the
Embiid got
little
everything
jumper.
in his game
But-
except for passing. And that's what Jokic got the
He
upper
not-
hand
he
on.
ain't got a better shot than Jokic.
Yes, he does.
I don't think Embiid.
I
has.
think he got a better shot.
I don't
He
think
got
he's
better
more-
shot. He got better.
Y'all talk about
post
post
moves.
games. I think I don't know. Yeah, y'all probably right.
I mean,
And Jokic just do everything, so that's what make him so
Jokic-
valuable. And it's tough to
exactly.
guard him because he do
But he
everything.
don't play defense. His block shots is super down.
But if you look, I was reading some stats. It was some of them dumbass stats that I really don't care about, and it was
dumbass stats.
yeah, yo, because it was talking about his deflections and shit like that, and
Uh-huh.
the percentage of people scoring on him. It was some good shit, but fuck them stats.
Now
Embiid
that,
don't play no defense either.
that you guys are back, we're done with sports.
Oh, we done with that
It'd be
shit?
like
Let's pop
skip
this
to-
shit then.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
No, I did want to talk about James Harden. It's not related to sports, but did y'all see the rumor that was going around that
shit
he
was
cashed that
official.
Sweetie?
Yo, that nigga,
certain amount.
That
nigga Adidas money, yo. He definitely got money just to throw 100,000. If I had that Adidas money, I'm definitely
James
giving.
Harden is the funniest nigga when they put some shit out about him. You always just tweet like a cat emoji. Like
Right.
he won't even say like this is false and all this. He just cap.
How much did he cash out though?
100,000.
So they said
You can send that through Cash App.
James Harden. Yeah,
That's what
100,000.
everybody
What's
was
the 10%
saying.
off of that
That's
shit?
what
For a
everybody
date.
was saying.
But what does Cash App get out of that? Like when you send $20, they
No,
take
No,
like,
if you
wait
get it like
3
2 days, like
Exactly.
2 weeks later,
they
you can get the whole
celebrity.
thing.
They know celebrity wait 2 days for 100K. I'm pretty sure they got the direct deposit.
Well,
No,
Shorty
'cause they
hurt
def-
hard. She took the
They
10%.
going to take like 10 out.
I
She
don't
down
wanna-
bad right now.
I don't want to disrespect y'all podcast, but all I'm gonna say is that's
He's
a
crazy,
mean
yo.
deposit on some fucking.
He said
yams.
she down bad, yo, because
What
no,
is she
that was for a
doing?
date.
Like for her to go on a date or for them
For
to
them
go
to go on a date. Fuck you mean?
Yo, what is Saweetie doing, yo? First of all, she need to take that 100,000 and take one of them A's out the first name of her name.
But
this bitch named Saweetie. What the fuck? This
that
bitch
shit
should
so
be
weird
named-
too.
Yeah, take one of them A's out. Bitch, name your name Sweetie, not Saweetie. What the fuck that even mean?
But
So
no,
many
James Harden
times.
did put out a post. He was like, I'm tired of people creating these false ass stories knowing I really don't speak on bullshit. Leave me out all of that weird shit. Shit trash. Back to my real life.
But that's all social media.
He
that's
said
all
people
social
really
media
on here
is.
just making up shit for clout. I really stay out the way. Cash App 100K, beat it.
But think about it though.
Shit funny.
That Adidas money was crazy. I think he sounded like
Keep talking about this Adidas.
Yeah,
I
but
think he
this
sounded
nigga
like $100 million deal with Adidas or something.
Yo, but
you
James
wouldn't Cash
Harden-
App. Nigga, I Cash
Yeah,
App the
nigga, I don't
grocery.
know.
The,
Well, I kept thinking of Lil Baby. I was like, he fuck with Lil Baby. That's Lil Baby girl,
They
but
do,
that's
yeah.
Quavo.
That's Quavo.
Quavo
yeah.
accent. And
You know,
stuff.
niggas ain't got no loyalty to these.
but Lil
females.
Baby on the same label.
Gotta watch your closest minds.
Yo, so what Quavo saying a song about Sweetie?
I took my Bentley back or something.
I didn't even listen to that new shit. I don't listen to Migos. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't find them.
That shit cool, bro.
Them niggas going off. I fuck with Migos. I fuck with Takeoff.
Yeah, so we might as well talk about Migos, Joe. I feel like they on a whole press run. Like they was talking about their sound and how people, you know, was biting off of their sound and
Yo.
shit like that. And they you didn't see the freestyle they did? That shit was cool
I
too.
feel
Yeah,
like they
take,
are,
who
but-
had the better verse? Takeoff or Quavo?
Takeoff,
But Takeoff
should be-
usually has the better verse out of all three.
I mean,
Oh, they say he's
Takeoff
the
or
worst
Offset.
one.
I mean, no, Takeoff's
But look,
probably my
I don't
favorite
think I'm
one.
connected to the
but I feel like I don't know. I just feel like
Yo, y'all ever watch the shit where they
I am
eating the
after
hot wings? What is it called?
hot
First
ones. I
we
know
feast.
hot ones. First
Yo.
we feast hot ones.
Nigga, Quavo was on it the other day. I was dead. Yo, you ain't never seen
I seen it before, but I didn't see that one.
My favorite
Yo,
one is the
that
Killer
shit
Hot
had
One.
me dying. Yo, this nigga kept taking mad breaks. Yo, that shit was fucking
So
hilarious.
y'all tell me that Migos shit is hard. So if I listen to it and it's ass, it's not gonna be a
I
problem.
fuck with that Migos shit.
Yeah, I fuck with it too.
I'm a try
There's
that.
definitely some good quotables on there. Like,
But y'all know me. I'm on that little baby run right now. So no matter what he drops.
Oh yeah, the little baby Dirk shit. Did we talk about that?
that shit ain't.
no,
I
I don't
mean,
think
in my
we
opinion,
talked
that shit
about
ain't better. Than
we talked about it a little bit on the crossover episode, but we
Yeah.
ain't really go in depth to it.
But I don't think that shit better. I feel like right now the hardest thing
Yo,
I heard
I was
this year is
listening to the
Lil Durk.
Migos shit over here.
Yo, but you heard they try to cancel Dirk online because you know Dirk brother just got killed, and they like this nigga promoting some shit where everybody close to him getting killed.
I mean, but that's part of the
Yo,
game.
if you
though.
listen
I
to
feel-
Dirk shit,
I feel like that's
it's
part.
like, yo,
Yeah, I feel like that's part of the game. though. I
Is
mean, like
this
people,
rap?
people die. People like
Because
shit happens.
you're
Like
gonna get in trouble because he be really talking
Like,
shit.
yeah,
like,
he
and
be-
I'm like,
yeah, he be in his
hopefully
bag.
this shit don't add up and they try.
Yeah, I
to
got
use this shit
100,000 on
against
that nigga Reggie head. Like, yo, just be saying.
yeah, but I mean, Dirk. I still feel like he's not that bad. It's way worse rappers out there that be.
him. Yeah, but when you think about everybody around you dying,
King Von definitely was out this bitch dropping. I'm just like, yeah.
but I'm saying when you talk about everybody around you dying and you one of the biggest rappers in the world right now, it's a spotlight on you. All them other niggas can say that, and it's not gonna reach the amount of people
But
that
what I'm
it reach.
saying is, but that's a part of being like. I feel like them being famous like that. Like everything that happens is gonna come back to you no matter whether you like it or not.
Yeah, but when you got a bigger audience, it's a difference.
Like right now, in my opinion,
Now it's a spotlight.
Dirk is
Like
at the-
everybody's trying to figure out when Quando Rondo gonna get hit.
But
It don't matter
He
who
did
do
an
it.
interview too, though.
It don't matter who
Angela
do
Yee.
it. They gonna think.
But
Dirk
that's
had
what,
something
but
to-
a part
had
of the
something to
game,
do
like
with
for like you can't act off of like that stuff like that. So if you look at it like I get it, that's just mad. Like me looking from the outside looking in. I ain't gonna lie, if my homeboy getting jumped, you feel me, and I got that bitch on me, and
I'm not even talking
I'm,
about that.
I'm just
Yo,
saying,
but at a
that-
certain
that's
point,
a part
at a
of
certain point in a certain status, you don't think a nigga should chill?
what you mean.
Cause like I feel like, all right, say for example, he do get caught up in some bullshit. The amount of people he feeding.
But that's why you keep niggas around you like that though, so stuff like that don't happen. Like you don't have to have no say so on that. Your niggas should already be on go.
Yo, but we weren't even talking about that because I just feel like, all right, whatever he had to do, what he had to do. But the shit after that,
if you kill everybody that did something or said something wrong, everybody in the world would be dead. Like people still say why he ain't killed Tekashi 6ix9ine. He just talking shit. So I feel
what he do with Tekashi 6ix9ine?
6ix9ine be talking crazy. 6ix9ine talks about
every time
he ain't no
died.
Dumb nigga.
He's
he
not
know if he do something, that nigga is gonna definitely be.
So if you
and 6ix9ine is saying that from some hidden place. Like
no, he's saying that from he
6ix9ine out here, son.
Yeah,
no,
he be
I
on these
just
streets.
seen a nigga on North and Charles, man.
He be on these streets, but he be in a car. I get that, but I just feel like I said,
do not be out there. He be out there at 5 in the morning.
6ix9ine just spoke on. I just seen the post.
The fuck time of this 6 p.m.
Yeah, like the fuck.
What the fuck did he?
I just not be out. Like niggas is not saying 6ix9ine. Only nigga saying 6ix9ine was Meek that day.
And like I said, that's coming from a place of trolling. Like I just feel like you can't. Right now, if I was Dirk Mans, I'd be like, yo, listen, I get what just happened. I know it's a sad situation, but focus on what you're doing right now. Right. Focus on your music. Focus on your craft.
If you was like his man.
If I was his man, if I'm in his circle, and that's what I'm like. If I'm in, like, I'm not talking about a nigga that's around him for what he got. I'm talking about like in his circle. Like I knew him, I know Vaughn.
Or how about a nigga on your payroll that's not in that I'm talking about like he got you doing important shit where you like not mooching off of him, like not getting all the bread that you know what I mean. You're not just there. I'm talking about a nigga who would really be like talk some sense to that nigga, like chill.
And I feel like if he has that, I don't know what his circle's like. I don't know what it consists of. But I'm definitely gonna be that. I'm gonna tell that like yo, focus on your. Don't worry about that. Like if my man, like
a true homeboy.
That's what you got. That's what you need in the industry. Like I feel like it's so much fake shit around you.
The industry is a fake motherfucker.
Even this shit, we not at no big level, but like even with this podcast shit, like people only fuck with you because they see what you got and what you doing with it.
Yeah, that's why you gotta keep people around you that you know
gotta keep
100% genuine, yo. Because them fake people was definitely out there. They definitely would smile in your face, try to get to come up, try to do whatever they can just to, you know what I mean, mooch off you.
Exactly. It's also what you got to offer and how can I keep on getting what I can offer you.
Yeah, so. But
if I'm in Dirk corner, I'm telling them like, yo, listen, focus on your craft. Everything else, don't worry about it.
Did y'all see the screenshot? It was like Quando Rondo was on live. And somebody said, look behind you, Dirk behind you, some shit like that. They said, look back, Dirk behind you.
That was Quando. I ain't gonna lie. It's a sad situation. And it's crazy because if you listen, I listen to Quando. When you listen to his old music, he talks about Dirk Yo and shit. Like, he be like, yeah, I'm signed to the streets like Dirk Yo. Like, but it's just a sad situation. Like, all right, niggas always say what they would have did until they in that situation.
Yeah, I don't want none of my black brothers and sisters to be out here being harmed, Joe.
For real.
Shit real.
But speaking of,
it's about to be Juneteenth.
Listen, you see the hat. I just feel like they should zoom in on the hat because that's what this hat represents.
I mean, if we had a camera to zoom in on it,
it's Black America. You feel me? I feel like to me.
Yo, I seen your shit, your post, and then I was like, damn, yo, I got the hat with the fist on it, but I don't know where it's at.
I feel like I said, we need because that shit is. I mean, it's made a holiday. I feel like it's something that's
there's something to celebrate, yo.
It's a federal holiday for everybody, but
we not where we at in America right now. But we definitely
some holiday pay.
You don't feel some type of way that
white people getting
not only black and white people getting that. Shouldn't that be like a reparations for us?
No,
but yo, if you think about it, yo, we celebrate all these other holidays, and it's like
niggas just black. Most black people just want to find a holiday to get wet off of.
No, I feel like no black people. We just got
a day off.
Celebrate Cinco de Mayo, nigga.
You got a long.
That's not for us.
You got a long lasting line of L's. We done took a lot of L's and being just black. You feel me? So every little W, I feel like we just gotta cherish and be happy with it. Right. Like I heard on a podcast a nigga said, white people lucky we want equality and not revenge, and that shit hit home for me.
Nah, I feel you.
Like to me, I was just like, in hindsight, in America, that's what that like to me. I'm like, yo, that's some real shit. Because imagine if a group of niggas just be like, yo, listen, we tired of all that peace and all that walking. No, we go out this bitch, we start shooting at police.
But tomorrow is Juneteenth, so yo, we just gotta big up all our
positivity. That's all we gonna do.
Our black brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
and
Juneteenth is when they made black people free.
Yeah, I feel like.
So y'all want to shout out anybody in particular?
I got a name, and not in particular, just a name that kind of like hit in my head because he's driving the fact that we free out here. This nigga fucking Mayweather, son. This nigga bet $750,000 on himself and fucking.
It's not expecting Mayweather to be the person he said.
And rumored to fucking won $750 million. That's what you call, being able to be free and capitalizing out that shit, yo. Who would have thought of that shit?
Yeah.
I would have never thought of that. Like, betting on yourself and then, what is like 1,000%?
Oh,
That's not even 100%. I don't even know the numbers, yo.
What's his middle name? Well, what's his Money Mayweather? Like that.
I feel like either way you gonna get a bag.
I'm not even surprised, bro.
Nah,
that shit. I'm tripping. Cause that shit shocked the shit out of me, yo. You bet 750,000 and you rumored to win 750 million on top of the 50 plus you already won from the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Off an exhibition game where all he was doing is this.
It's crazy amounts of money.
That shit is mind blowing to me.
Crazy.
But yo, what y'all think about the fight? Cause we ain't talk about that either. Was it anything?
So
you want to
go
by cards? You want to go by cards or what?
You gonna skip the shout outs? Like you got
Oh, yeah,
my fault. You got somebody. Go ahead.
No, I was asking you because
I definitely
are we shouting out celebrities, regular people? Or?
I just popped in my head. There's so many other people I could possibly.
I just wanted to shout out Mello.
I mean, I was talking. Oh, so it got to be a celebrity?
No, I just wanted to say that because he going through some shit right now.
It's a guy that DM'd me, like I said, because we do the sit down podcast, and he was telling it's a guy named Tone, and he asked me. He said he got some shirts. He do his own little clothing brand and shit like that. But he also, I think this clothes is dope, but he also does this like nonprofit organization with kids. So like they be up at Tench Tillman, they taking them out to eat, taking them out like all throughout
What's
the
his
city.
name?
His name is Tone. You feel me? And
a young dude?
Yeah, he young.
I think I know, yeah.
You feel me? So I told him I was going like send me what you got, I'll promote it. Like it ain't like when you drop shirts, I just think that's dope.
His real name Antonio?
I don't know. I actually met him through somebody from the job, and that's his cousin. That's Brian's cousin. So, but like I said,
you talk about shit like that, yo. Shout out to Cool Ant. He been doing that little bike shit and the workout shit, and that's just all like positivity in the community and just like uplifting.
That's what we need, bro. Like for real.
That shit.
This last year been
making
last
a difference.
2 years, man.
And then when you see where he like come from, like I'm saying, as far as like the internet and the comedian shit, you wouldn't really expect somebody like that. You would expect somebody that'd be out there and like doing community that just be strictly community, but he be doing his comedy shit, but he doing that also, and it's like
using his platform to really do
to make an impact on.
That shit is
other people.
Y'all niggas went a direction I wasn't
deep. You feel bad about that money.
I renege on that. It's like, no, shout out to Mayweather.
Yo, that's black wealth. Like
shout out to our city in general.
Like, I feel like that.
Shout out to my man Shelly, yo. Helping hand Shelly, yo. He out here making moves too, doing some non-profit shit. Yeah,
that shit dope.
Shout out to my man.
Once we make it, we gonna do that.
I already
shit.
made it. I'm out here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm
wealthy.
It might not be
mind.
You gotta speak that shit to existence.
It's a mind thing.
I feel you.
It's existing.
I'm wealthy. Yo.
Well,
I got a
it's whatever
family,
you think. Yeah, it's whatever you think it is. Like they always be like, what's the shit called? The American Dream. I feel like the American Dream is whatever you want it to be. Like,
yeah.
My thing is, I don't gotta have the most money in the world. I ain't gotta fucking
just want to live comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to have to struggle and want for something or don't know where my next meal gonna be. I feel like I'm good right now, so I can't even like complain about.
Like you said, we all come from different backgrounds and what we see. So it's like when you get to a certain place, you just got to be happy with certain things.
And a lot of times people be ungrateful knowing they got so much shit that so many people don't have. And it's like, what you complaining about?
I feel you. What was the next topic y'all was talking about? I forgot.
It's mad shit, yo.
You talking about Juneteenth, yo, but we can go anywhere with a bunch of different shit.
You about to talk about Mello, yo.
Because I don't want to. I'm not going from Juneteenth to Mello.
Nah, but you gotta, yo. We want Mello to be a hometown kid. We want him
I ain't gonna lie.
be
Mello rubbed me wrong for a little bit at one point in time coming up.
Because I'm about to do this, bro.
I'm not gonna talk bad about him, but I worked at the Mello Center that was one of my summer jobs. Mm-hmm. But I actually went to a Mello Center that was in New York.
That shit was different, boy.
When I say big difference, and like I said, I'm a person from this city.
Like explain.
Everything, bro. It's
when I say
just like a better facility,
better It's not. It's what you would think the Mello Center is here.
No,
it's not even. That's not even Mello Center no more, is it?
It's bought by
no, it's the
something living. Shit. It's Under Armour, but it's under a class something free living, something like that.
Nah, but you know the bullshit behind that is it. All right, they put Mello name on that, and then they just gave up on it because you know it ended up folding around the time where different recreational facilities within the city stopped getting funded, and that was part of the recreational.
I remember when they first started that shit.
Yeah,
and that's what ended up being the Mello shit, but not really knowing that how important the Mello Center was for the city. You know what I mean? So
like even I feel like just the name by itself was like
Yeah.
bro, we got that here. Like, you didn't know nothing. I can't name of a. We got other gems that are named by people that are, dead and gone. But the Mellison was like, yo, this guy's actually somebody that's like doing
Still
it.
actively playing.
You feel me? So, like.
From the city.
But, I mean, that's the only thing that rubbed me wrong. Like I said, I'm not going to say I'm the biggest fan of him, but
What a Mello at?
You can't really be rubbed wrong because he really was born in New York. And why not?
That's what I'm saying, but he got the WB on his arm, bro. So it's like, I feel like it holds some type of weight. Like, that West Baltimore shit, like, I'm not from over West, but I'm like, yo, this...
That's kind of hard. You can't really compare New York and Baltimore.
You can, but you can, because you can, like you said, his name is on it. So if my name is...
Speaking of New York, though, yo, did y'all see that video today?
The shootout?
Yes.
Nah,
that shit was crazy. It was a guy, he was running down another guy. But the other guy basically, like, tackled, like, these kids. Like, it was 2 little girls. Like, tackled and tried to hide behind them. But the guy was shooting at him, and he still was shooting at him while the guy was laying on the ground with the 2 girls. But he fortunately, he didn't hit, like, none of the kids. Like, they didn't get shot. But he was letting that shit off, and they was right there. But that's just traumatizing for them to even see and being a part of. Like,
what you got to say about that?
That shit was crazy.
I don't got
Talk about New
to
York.
I mean, the only question I got, I don't want to.
Then you got this shit in Baltimore with the girl. At first, they put out the report that the girl they was looking for an 18-year-old, and her body was found, and they said it looked like it was
sexual trauma or something.
They said a suicide at first, I believe,
but
and
then they found the guy that did it.
They charged the guy for her murder. So I was like, I thought they said it was like a.
So to go back to the first one, I feel like where was. The only question I got is where was those kids' parents at? Because I seen the actual video and I'm just like,
they said homicide. They didn't say suicide, but then they lock you right up after that.
I'm like, where? In my opinion, I'm like, where are those kids' parents at? And I mean, they were kids. Like, I'm not talking about like teenager. They were like kids. Like,
but they look like they was just like
kids like 7, 6.
But they look like they was like right outside of a store. Like
or they might be right the way this shit set up.
Like
in
waiting
York,
for the bus.
Apartment complex right next to the store, so you run down the step. You like your apartment complex, like your neighborhood for like young kids. So they go downstairs. The shit, it's hard, dude. It was hard, yo.
It's hard and it's sad. I mean, those kids. But thankfully, I read the post and I seen it said none of the kids they weren't harmed.
That's what's up.
You seen it?
Nah, I don't even want to see no shit like that.
That shit.
For that.
That shit. But I mean, like I said, luckily they weren't hurt. They weren't harmed. You feel me? And
no, but it looked like the parents was probably right there. They always running down the street.
If the parents was right there, the parents should have been tackling it. Like it should have. It's so much that could have been done if the parents were right there.
Yeah, but good thing they didn't get hit.
Like I'm taking a bullet at that moment.
Because
even if they wasn't my kids, I'm taking a bullet.
Finally a video we seen that a nigga got aimed because he hit who he was trying to hit.
But
I mean, it's still fucked up. I'm not saying it's right or nothing like that. But
yeah, that shit wild.
Usually, if you see a situation like that, you just think the worst because niggas just be shooting guns and don't have no type of aim. But he hit the person he was trying to hit.
But even though a nigga, a shooter, or whatever, he's still a bitch in my eyes. Cause it's like, you see kids right there.
Yeah.
It's plenty of opportunities where you can do whatever it is you gotta do, but you ain't got. It's kids right there.
I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, I told you.
You feel me?
Back it up and pivot. Since we're on the subject of kids, let's talk about how Drake wasn't supporting his son and was out there supporting Bronny James.
So just imagine, you had a tough ass math quiz, and then you gotta go play, and LeBron and fucking Drake pull up.
Do you think that's bad though?
Did y'all, I know y'all seen the video, right?
Audience. I mean, but how
your son was down there, like his son was down there. And sit right here with the bodyguard. I'm gonna be with Bron and watch Bronny instead of just having your son next to you.
Niggas is thinking too much.
I feel like that shit hit differently. If I was having a son, I'm having this nigga right up on me.
How old is his
on
son?
My lap.
How old is his son?
Son lap, like 8, like not too old where you can't sit your son on your lap. Like, come on, you there with LeBron? That's a moment.
Like, yeah, what was the Pusha T shit? He probably like fucking 4.
Yeah, I ain't know Drake, but I didn't know his son was at that game though. That's the thing.
Look, I ain't know.
You can see you see when he walk in. You can see that I know he ain't about to. He
point to his son. You sit right here. Then he point to the bodyguard. You sit right here, and then sat next to LeBron.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I think that shit kind of weird.
Niggas' priorities ain't right.
But like I said, people are different because I know for a fact that was Chris Paul. Chris Paul said he take his kids on. He wanted them to get that feeling. Like
he had his kid there. I don't understand what's the issue.
So you telling me
he had him there, but
we go to free ATL. We go to Free Smoke. Your son gonna be over there with some other person.
You can't compare me to Drake when he got big ass security guards. He got one that just basically just watching his son. Like that he's paying.
But that's because he shouldn't have brought him if he wasn't going to experience it with him.
Fact,
If he was
though.
going to watch the game.
But I'm saying,
it
we
was
talking
his
about
weekend.
a low-ass clip, bro.
I don't
Like,
know.
we not even talking about the whole video.
Nah,
like, his
I
son...
watched mad clips of this shit because
Mad
they in the
clips.
playoffs.
A
They
bunch
in
of
the
different
playoffs.
angles.
Sierra Kane.
Yeah, Sierra Kane, they in the playoffs.
But I'm saying,
so
though,
I was
like,
watching
so
highlight.
his son was just off wandering around for a long-ass period of time or something?
I don't know if he
No, he
wandering.
was... No, he not like... This is not what I'm saying. He didn't abandon his child. All I'm saying is...
He should be right there.
He
with
should be
him.
right next to him. It's your son in a basketball
should be
game.
in
His son
break-
don't even know what's going on.
It doesn't matter.
4 years old.
You gotta
My
embrace that.
2-year-old
Sound
know
like he watching the
everything.
game, bro.
Yo, my 2-year-old know everything. I cut on the game. Oh, you watching basketball, daddy? Yeah. Oh, you
I
about,
just get-
you
I
about to
don't
leave
know
go
how
do your
old the child
podcast, daddy? My 2-year-old. She know this shit. So you telling me a 4-year-old?
I don't even
Niggas-
know if he really fought, but I'm just saying, though, like, he probably was into something else. Like, he was and Drake was
I
into
get
the game.
what you're saying, but from your point of view, it's more so like it ain't that
Wait,
big of a deal. But
wait,
for
wait,
Norman,
wait.
what he's saying is
Just
like,
wait.
but what Norman is saying is like, if you a
I really-
celebrity and you in that,
It's gonna be
that
double
life,
bushes in front row together.
yeah, you should
Niggas-
like
but
if you buy a
niggas is
seat, your
watching
son
the
should
game.
have a seat next to you. You see what I'm saying?
He was next to him. He probably...
He wasn't next
said
to him. He
just
was
done it with a
mad
guard.
far,
He
yo.
just said he was with the guard.
He
So
was
so
mad
you-
far.
Okay, so you got a problem with him or not sitting with him.
Right. Y'all
That
experienced
make, you
that
see
shit
what I'm saying? I
together.
feel like that's.
You wouldn't want to experience moments like
I
you
ain't see
said,
the
Chris
clip.
Paul.
I
And
just
then
felt
even when
like
he was
people
watching the
be
game with Bronny, he was
over-exaggerating
definitely entwined. Like he's
questioning
really out
how
there,
people
like
parent.
on the floor, like Drake is really good at basketball. I mean, I didn't know his son was there, but I seen the video of him like
Niggas
running
miss
on the
Jared
floor.
Dudley. Jared Dudley was there. Ain't nobody saying nothing about
I
him
don't
being
give a fuck
there.
about Elmer Fudd.
Yo, Jared Dudley might got kids who like 30 or something. So
He been in the league forever.
they was good.
How did we get back on basketball again?
You know the vibes.
Yeah,
He pivoted talking about Drake parenting skills.
you feel me? What
No,
else
it's
y'all got?
'cause what's your Fame 5, son?
Fame 5 of comedians, because you know I'm a funny nigga, so I'm gonna say myself number one.
Nigga said himself.
I'm gonna say ShadBlackk. ShadBlackk and Rashad are two different people. So I'm gonna say
this nigga is
it's like no.
fucking
So
hilarious.
if we being serious, I'm gonna
This
say
nigga knows funny shit.
I'm gonna say top 5 comedians. Can I give you? Okay, I'm gonna say no order, right?
Nah, no order.
I'm gonna say Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. I'm gonna throw Bernie Mac in the mix.
Okay, Bernie.
I'm gonna throw Martin Lawrence in the mix.
Okay.
I got Kevin Hart in the mix.
3, right?
I'm trying to think another comedian that I think is funny.
You don't fuck with Chevelle?
You don't
Dave
fuck with
Chappelle?
Richard Pryor? He old as shit. That might be Norman
yeah,
era.
Richard, that era is definitely before mine, but that jokes weren't like. It was more straightforward. Oh, you might know this. It's not like a real comedian, but I like what he did for the game, not just so far stand up.
Andrew
The
Schultz.
nigga, Andrew Schultz, no, the nigga that did Bebe's Kids, that
Oh,
played
yeah.
the father in House Party. I
Yeah.
can't think of his name. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, what's his name now? Robert Harris.
Robert.
yeah.
Yep. And then I'm gonna end a note with.
That's 5. You already got 5.
No, that
You
was
got
four.
That was
honorable
4, I
mention.
think.
That was 4.
You said
Kevin
Hart,
Martin,
Martin,
Eddie.
Bernie Mac, and Robert Harris.
Okay. Yeah, that's my. I like them. Yeah, they funny. They funny as shit.
I fuck with Dave Chappelle. Martin, my number 1. There's nobody over Martin. I fuck with Eddie Murphy. I fuck with Mike Epps, and I fuck with Cat Williams.
Yeah, I was
That's
ready
my
to say
5.
Cat Williams. So my 5, I got no order. Kevin Hart, Martin, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle. I don't know what the 5th. Gotta be somebody. I just feel like I'm just doing make up.
taking
Honorable
out-
mentions. Jamie Foxx funny too.
No, I'm gonna take. Can I take one of mine out? Because I'm gonna shoot my shot when I say this one.
Oh, it gotta be a female.
Tiffany
going
Haddish.
with Jess Hilarious.
I mean, I respect it.
I love Jess Hilarious, yo. I
You love her
listen,
because
yo,
you like the way she look, or you
I
love
like
her
the way
because
she look. I like the way
her
she carry
comedy
herself. I
skills.
like that comedy skill. I think she funny. She from the city.
I fuck with
So
all
we-
that, but I don't.
Like even the way she
I'm
talk,
not
the way
like
she
this.
carry herself, you can always see that. You can never say she's not from Baltimore.
That's a fact.
You
And
feel me?
she
Wherever
rep that
she-
shit everywhere she go. You see
wherever
when she
she-
went on the Wichita, when she went
That's
on
what's
$1 million
up.
worth of game, she straight. Yeah, y'all know I'm from Baltimore.
So
Like,
Like,
Jess
but Philly
Hilarious.
niggas respect
and
that.
she not trying to talk different or nothing. Like
You feel
she
me?
giving that shit exactly
And that,
how.
yo, in Hollywood, that shit the hardest. Like in the business, that shit the hardest thing, yo.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
fuck with
go
that.
to
You carry
auditions,
carry
niggas,
yourself.
Oh, you from Baltimore? That shit fuck your all
Just
your
throwing
shit
it out
up.
there, Jess. You my number one, right?
Number 1 top comedian.
Just my number one, hands. But for the BBL,
My bitch got BBL.
But
Hey, yo, why I just found out what BBL was like a week ago. Like, and I'm like,
when is like Brazilian butt lift or some shit like that?
yeah, but I had to Google that shit, yo. Nigga felt
You old as
37.
shit, boy.
is that when you realize like, yo, I'm really old as shit? Like,
Yo,
when do
Googled
you-
that shit,
like-
but he went to AOL.com.
Damn, what do
Niggas
AOL
funny.
stand for though? Like,
he would know some
Online.
shit like
just
that.
ask him
America
hella old
Online,
ass
bro.
questions.
I
Like,
think it mean America Online.
so what's the difference between the New Testament and the Old Testament about?
What does it mean when they say BC and AD? Is they talking about Anthony Davis?
Isn't it before Christ? I really be, but I feel
After
like
death or some shit like that.
nigga. But I feel like,
Yo, don't ever disrespect the wise man, son.
yo, you feel me? But I fucks with Norman like real heavy on some. Just because you're an old nigga type shit. Like I can't.
Yo, but he not even that old.
He's
but
not.
you carry yourself
but
like
when
you
he get
54,
older,
yo.
like when he get like,
Nah.
He be like, yo, you gonna see? Like, nigga, you only 10 years older, nigga.
Exactly. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, yo. I was in that bag at one point, yo. Just thought that
Like,
shit
yo,
was
you
like,
probably ain't see that. But yeah, that movie when that came out, like
am I right or wrong?
when DMX dropping 2 albums or some shit like that.
Was I right or wrong? Niggas
definitely-
wasn't dead for that shit.
got some
Nigga.
awesome
98,
artists.
where you was
He
at?
said
98,
I
where
was
you was
4,
at?
nigga.
damn, you was 4?
Exactly, nigga. I was
you
living
was?
that
I was
shit.
like 2 months. I ain't gonna cap. And I was like,
3, nigga.
Nigga, I was living that shit. Nigga, I was
How old you was?
you was
13.
I was in the 8th.
damn
13.
So back then in the 8th, wasn't you like 17 though?
What?
But that's when like the 8th was like high school.
It's just
right?
more
So,
old shit. It's alright, Joe. It's because once we get to that point,
They ain't have.
it's gonna be the same
elementary,
niggas
middle,
that's
and
talking
high.
to us
Everything
like
was
that.
together.
That's what I'm trying to
That's
tell
why it's gonna
niggas.
be
just
funny.
had
It's gonna be-
school.
That's
it's-
one thing.
Yo, but
yo,
I
that shit
would never
always
be
will
that
there.
nigga, yo. Well, that always revert to yo. Back in my day, I just hate that shit. That's a.
I don't do that though, do
No, you don't do
I
that.
do that?
Cause I you don't,
You
do
don't
that.
say
No,
back
you
in
don't
my
do
day,
that.
but you said it another way.
You don't do that.
No, because I don't want.
You wasn't around with that when that happened.
All right,
Like Joe and them say you wasn't outside. You got your own way of saying
That's
it.
a fact, though. That's a fact, though. But I don't mean it like that because I just be wanting you to be included in the conversation because I feel like you would understand this shit because low key, this nigga old soul low key, and he be understanding this shit that I be
I
saying.
be understanding shit.
That's what I'm saying. So
I wouldn't
that's
be
why
doing
I
the
be hitting you
podcast with
But
you.
this
ain't
what I
understanding shit.
say though. I feel like this is why I like talking to older people because, but even in
Yo, don't ever
Norman,
in your life they'll say I'm an older.
but I'm not. But I'm just saying, like some people you talk to, they just be stuck
Yo,
in
don't
their
older
ways.
people me, yo.
No,
older
I'm-
people knowledge, yo. He got me by 3 years.
No, it's just cool. But like, I feel like when you talk to some niggas, and you be like, yeah, this music nowadays is trash, and I be like, but why though? Why is it trash? No, because back I'll be like, but you
Oh
not
no,
telling
Norman
me.
don't be on that
If
though.
it don't be
Nah,
no,
It just be like it's not for me.
Yeah, you right. That's a fact,
and
though.
it-
But
and
I
feel-
like
and
niggas
a lot
today,
of the
though.
old
but you
shit.
just told me you listen to Migos, and that's more.
I
than
like
an
niggas
older
today,
person.
though.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about if you really sit. Migos back in the day, I would never listen to. Them niggas got better over time.
Yeah.
Them niggas is
Yo,
nice.
Norman was telling me about some ludicrous shit. I said, yo,
Nah.
I don't want to
was
hear that
bumping
shit,
the Luda
yo.
heavy?
I
That's
don't want to
crazy.
see those
You know what's
shit.
crazy?
I
It
bought
was like
one Luda album.
Justin
bump it,
Bieber.
though? How did you-
and
Nah, look.
I don't want to hear that shit. Hey, Usher.
No,
I don't
hey,
hear
yo,
that
time
shit,
out.
bro.
Hey, yo, I love my wife to death. My wife hit me with, yo, you ain't listen to that Justin Bieber, Ludacris, Snoop Dogg, and somebody else. I'm like,
That's
baby,
hella
what-
old features.
I like, baby, what this O2? She like, come out of here. I'm like,
Yo, he ain't even say like, yo, what's up? He just was like, yo, you heard that Luda, Snoop Dogg, and
I
Justin
didn't
Bieber?
say that. Yo, that's a whole lie.
Listen, it'll fuck my head
a
up.
whole
If
lie.
listen, it will fuck me up if a nigga start with Luda. I'm like, the nigga from Fast and Furious? Like, you
I said, yo,
I've
I'm
never
not
been a
checking for
Luda
that
fan,
shit.
yo. I like one album, and I probably
Get
like
back,
2
get
songs.
back.
I didn't like that.
what's
I
your
was-
top artist to listen to?
What, like all time?
Rap, all time, top 5 artists.
Damn, we
Top
keep
five.
doing top 5.
Because I feel like top 5s with Norman is just interesting. I feel like it's top
I probably can do it top 5.
today? Or top
Jeezy,
5 just,
ever.
Hov,
Norman, you've been on this earth for like almost 4
fucking-
decades. So you,
I don't know it all opinion, yo. I ain't even gonna
Jeezy,
cap, son.
Hov,
something that you can listen to every day.
KRS.
What you told me the other day? Nigga, you don't listen to R&B? Nigga, I'm an R&B nigga today,
Listen,
nigga.
Norman to tell you, I listen to all types of shit when we at work. That shit don't
No,
change.
but on a rap tip, I fuck with, I don't know, I might listen to some old locks. I listen to a lot of old Cole, old
You know about the
Kendrick.
locks. You don't know about the locks. You don't-
Nigga, I
know
can put on
about
some
the
shit and sing that shit word for word,
You don't
son.
know about- you don't know
I
about
was
the
I was
fucking
outside when that shit happened. Where you was at?
I probably wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, I ain't never know they was a group until like a couple years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
But
talking
that's why I
some
say my
old
brother's
locks.
older, so like I knew about the locks, but I feel
Kiss
like
was my
Nah, I ain't
favorite
know about the
artist back
locks,
in the
nigga.
day.
I knew about Destiny Child.
Don't said that.
Beyonce's still the top artist in the game. right?
Speaking of Destiny's Child, you already trying to cancel
Oh, they was trying
Cater
to
to
cater to you.
but keep bills
Cater to
bills.
me.
Like what the fuck?
Social media just wild, bro. Social
Yo,
media is just
niggas
at an
will
all
cancel.
time.
Yo, how the fuck? Yo, you can't be catered to, but you want a motherfucker to pay your bills?
For resources.
Go ahead, if you get canceled.
I'm not gonna get canceled.
I
I want you to.
Yeah, because he gonna go in.
I feel like that's why
Get
I
in
just
your
said
bag.
that. I look right
he's
at
saving
you.
it.
I'm a fan of the game,
saving
and
it
I
for the
feel like I
sit-down.
said, one thing I know is I'm not going to argue with social media. Like,
Yeah.
it's too many opinions. I can't argue with everybody. If you put a nigga in front of me, yeah, we gonna debate. Put two, we gonna debate. But I can't argue with 1,000 retweets, 10,000 likes, and I'm just gonna be like, you feel me? That's your opinion.
Yo, when Destiny Child put this on in the verses, yo, what TLC gonna do? It's like, no.
Nah, it wasn't battle TLC. Yo. TLC like that goats.
I mean,
You said what?
I feel like TLC might be that goats. Like people they look up to.
So you think TLC would beat them? Hell no.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Destiny's Child, but I'm a big fan of
Let me
Beyonce.
tell you, it hit differently because you lived through the Destiny's Child era, right? So you understand.
No, I'm not gonna say I did.
I'm not gonna say I did,
Destiny's
but
Child,
I
it was cool.
That
but
album is on your list of shit you fuck with. You don't fuck with that?
Not me, because I didn't grow. I told you I'm not a Destiny's Child fan. I'm a Beyonce fan. So I know of Destiny's Child, but Beyonce by herself to me is.
Yo,
of course.
first day I met you, yo, I definitely knew you was part of that beehive, son.
Listen, I ain't a part of that beehive, but listen, we can get it buzzing in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Beyonce, she had that to the left, everything you own in that box to the left.
Yeah.
She talking that shit like
You'll be
when
singing
you
his
when
heart
you
out.
talk like when you. So my thing when I listen to music, if I can talk and the shit still makes sense and it's fire, that's music. That's
Yo, if you ever want to just get Rashad,
Get Rashad hype.
ever want to get Rashad hype, yo, just
No,
put
this
this
nigga
on,
was
yo.
screaming up, yo, to the top of his lungs. I forgot what he was screaming. That nigga's shoulders was going off.
that
I'm
shit
like,
be
okay.
fire. Like you gotta listen to Cardi. Like Cardi, low key. Be
Oh, that was
talking,
Cardi?
Nah,
Cardi,
yo.
remember the day
But
I'm
when you
talking
put
about?
this on, this shit different. This shit hit different. This shit hit
You never listen to this? This that A Boogie.
This shit hit different for him, bro.
Yo, when you drive home, listen to this, yo. I swear to God, you gonna argue with your wife. You gonna get in the house and you gonna be like, what the fuck I'm supposed to fall in love with you? You never heard this? You feel me? And
That
like,
shit put him in a
but
whole
listen,
different
I'm gonna be
mode,
honest.
bro.
There's a story behind that. You feel me?
I
And
feel you. Shit connect when that shit.
Tell us
that's what
the
I'm
story.
saying. So
Tell
the
us the
story
story
was
behind
like
it.
I said. Well, if y'all tune into the sit down, you feel me? You gonna understand. Your boy been in love twice, arguably. First time, me and my shorty, we was going through something. You feel me? We parted ways, and so me and my mans, we going to go hoop one day. We driving. He like, yeah, I got this nigga. Like, I'm like, what is it? What's his name? Yeah, his name A Boogie with the. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this that you got me listening to? And he put it on. I'm like, all right, this shit sound cool. But then I don't know what happened in the car ride. Like, I guess we was having a conversation, and then like we just stopped talking, and then he turned the music all the way up. So I have no choice but to listen to this shit.
And you probably was mad because when you mad and you.
No, I wasn't
That's
mad
different.
I wasn't mad at the shorty at the time because, like I said, we was about to go hoop. We was vibing. But then he put on "Still Thinking About You," and he started talking that shit. And I
What is
said,
that?
"What the fuck? I supposed to fall in love with you?
Shit, right on key.
But I even fuck with you. Trust issues that shit make me feel uncomfortable. That's a fact. That make me feel like I was stuck with you. I used, yo, like, and that's why I say, like, from that moment on, that whole shit. It's just talking about like what goes on with relationships that people really don't know. Like you can be the happiest at your time, and people might think that you're happy,
Right.
but the whole time on the inside you dying. You can't do this shit.
I feel you.
What that nigga
Shit
Johnny
hit
Lucas
him,
just said.
boy,
He just
yo.
said that shit.
Something with Johnny Lucas and
In that bed, little baby.
Yeah, that shit hard.
That shit hard. He talking that shit. Like I said, there's a lot of niggas. When it comes down to niggas talking about females and how certain things get carried, if I like what you're saying, I'm gonna fuck with it.
Yo, but I wanted to talk about we said something about verses, yo. I wanted to ask Norman that he watched that most recent verses.
I had no other choice, yo.
For real? Your wife was watching it?
Yeah, and that bitch going off. So everything
For y'all that
Trina
don't know,
was playing,
it was Trina
everything
versus
Eve was
Eve.
playing, she in there going off.
Why they say Eve was in the basement?
He was in fucking London.
Yeah, her husband is white, a billionaire, some shit like that.
Yeah.
I ain't seen or heard from Eve in
Because she had
forever.
a fucking
Like,
rough
She's got a
rider
new
no
show
more.
about to come
you
out.
see Trina on like she got the like some radio show or some shit
And
like
she
that.
on,
And she just been more active.
Love and Hip Hop or something too.
Yeah,
man.
and you just been
Love and
saying
Hip
her,
Hop,
but I ain't seen Eve in a minute. I was like, damn, forgot all about her.
Whole time I thought
ain't watch
Eve was
it,
gonna
though.
win,
I
but
was-
Trina, everything Trina was playing, like I felt like they was joints that'd get people
And it
pop.
took you back to that time.
Not really, because I'm not really a Trina fan, but I could see
Do
how
you
it
listen to
affect-
female artists?
Yeah, I used to fuck with Eve, like, cause I was on Eve.
But that's on some. She was some gutter rap riding 4-wheeler type shit. I'm
That's
talking
what I'm saying.
like.
But look, let me tell you, I was like, if whatever clique I fucked with at the time, if
Okay.
whoever put out anything was like elite to me, like Eve. When I was fuck with The Rock, I used to fuck with Emil. Who else? What other chicks?
I was trying to think of her name, Emil. She was with Rockefeller, right?
Yeah, she was with Rockefeller. Yo, every chick,
She was
whatever
bullshit,
clique, I was
boy.
fucking with her.
She's like, no.
She was,
Ain't none of them- ain't none
you
of them
cannot
was-
listen to no albums. Only songs you can listen to is songs with Jay-Z, Bleak, and Bing.
They ain't got nothing on Meg right
And
now.
that's when you was like going to the
I'm not
store
a
and
Meg
getting.
fan.
No,
CDs.
Meg better know them. Bar for bar.
Did y'all hear that? Thought what is it called?
I started in the car. Yes, it was.
That beat is crazy,
Listen,
yo.
bar for bar.
Norman, you ain't got like Meg, but that
I'm
beat.
not a Meg
But
fan,
right now in the
It's
game, I feel like
crazy,
right now
bro.
in this
We getting
generation,
flagged
we
for
have some of the
everything.
best
Fuck
that you've
it.
ever seen.
Far as females.
And a lot of shit.
This beat
sports,
hard as shit,
rapping,
Oh, yeah.
hip hop. Like right now is the.
It's a great time to be alive.
This beat hard.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Post me a pic, finna make me a profit. When the liquor hit,
I
bitch get
can't get
toxic.
past that shit. She weak as shit. And her
I've
feet
been lit
ugly.
since brunch, that shit. Order 42 for the
Yo, hater, yo.
Yo, that's
like
what I'm
it.
saying. So me, I like to listen to music. So when she popping shit like that, like on a consistent, like
It's tough for me to listen to it when she get in the detail.
man, I don't
Yeah,
listen
when
to
she-
that
I
shit.
can't relate to it.
Her
Enough.
money
I ain't-
bag. I just feel
don't
like
know, dog.
I'm a different type of nigga. Though. I think that's what I've been realized that like.
I fuck with chicks who could spit for real, and I don't think she could spit. I think she just be talking her shit, and I feel like that's they different.
Yeah, I can understand that, but right now, hottest in the game,
I'm not taking that away from
and
her.
she got fucking yams, so you can't beat that.
Yams don't mean
Still
everything,
wasn't just
yo.
hilarious, so I'm gonna throw that back out there.
I grew up in an area where niggas was fucking ugly bitches just because they got yams.
You grew
That's
up in
not
a
cool.
freaknik
Yo said that, nigga.
Damn, why is always gotta be Norman, an old ass nigga? Yo, what era
Freak
are
nigga,
we
I was
talking
like
about?
7. Yo, funny as shit.
Damn.
Tanisha, Keisha, Shawanda. What's that?
Monique.
Oh no, I was of age when that song.
Yo,
came
I never
out.
knew what Freaknik was. I seen it on Twitter and I just was like, what the
No,
fuck
that
is
shit was
this?
I
that shit was
don't know.
like.
But I seen some shit about them bringing it back.
No, that shit
Like what?
different now.
Is it like for old people?
Cancel
or-
culture, fucking.
Oh yeah.
Social media caused a lot of
AIDS.
that. Yeah, oh shit, AIDS. What happened? You didn't have AIDS when
Yo,
you were younger?
freak, nigga, you can
Social
pull up
media
old videos.
to a
Niggas,
whole disease that
bitches
that kill
sticking their asses out the car. Random niggas.
Oh, that's
just
like
sticking
tip
their-
drill.
Nah, that shit was different, son. As far as the videos, know what I'm saying? That shit was like BT when you fall asleep and then that shit just randomly come
oh,
on.
yeah, I know about that. Learned about that around the same time I learned about HBO at like 11 o'clock.
Right,
Oh, that was BT Uncut.
right.
What else we got? Y'all got something in the notes?
Hey yo, so I seen this on social media, yo. It said how y'all feel about having joint bank accounts with your significant other. Do that mean boyfriend, girlfriend, wife,
No,
husband?
that means wife. Nothing below wife. That no.
Does it say significant other? It don't say spouse.
Wife.
Nah,
That's the
I guess
only
they talking
way-
about somebody who you actually break finances with.
Yeah. Wife. Nope, not no wife.
Cause if you got a girlfriend, y'all got separate.
What do significant other mean? I don't think that's just talking about a wife.
I don't know, yo.
I mean, for
Feel
me,
like that's-
I'm gonna if I have to choose who I share my money with, it would have to be my wife.
Yeah, that because
That's just the
that's when I
standard
seen
of
that
mine.
All right,
post.
what
I
about
was
if
just
you
like,
live with a chick
If I live with her,
and
then
you've been living with her for a few whiles and y'all about to have a kid together? You gonna build differently than if
Yeah, that bond
y'all
is-
both got separate places
But that-
and y'all don't got no kids together. Y'all move differently.
we still not about to have joint bank accounts.
Yeah, I don't even have a joint bank account. Fuck that.
Not
What
until
you-
after this episode come out.
yeah. So what the fuck? I could have a joint bank account.
I'm joking, yo.
Nah, yo, me and my
You
wife
keep
is
cash
good.
at me $100,000. Give me the money right now.
Nah, my wife get her own bag, son.
Yeah, and that's what I think
That's
it is. I
odd.
think joint bank accounts are only for like if we got
Like,
joint certain
ideally,
things.
that's what.
So I feel
Well, no,
like
some niggas different. Some niggas don't work. I handle everything, but
Yeah, I
To
mean,
each his
more
own.
power
so
to
we
you.
got 2 cars and we got a mortgage that all we both splitting on. Yeah, we can have a joint bank account because they can just take that shit out of there. I think that makes sense. As opposed
I
to
got all that, and we still don't got no joint bank account.
yeah, but I mean whatever works for you. That's what I think it comes down
Yeah,
to.
yeah, right.
But I just know for a fact I'm not sharing no bank account unless you my wife or unless you really like we got gears in this shit.
yeah, the only way I'm doing it is my wife. I
When
think
you
I'm-
got WAP, niggas do anything for WAP.
Niggas is foolish. They do it for the WAP.
Yo, what? Didn't you send me the video? It was like a breakdown. It was like some type of mathematics. He was talking about WAP. or you had it on your page or something.
Yeah, I seen.
Yeah.
See that?
With an
That shit was
Yeah.
hilarious.
And he said, if I got 2 inches and it's that. But I just feel like
I'm really giving her the most situations.
as opposed to a guy that's giving her 9, and I'm just like.
Gotta find it, yo.
But I feel like I said, Joe, the game is just. I like the era I'm growing up in. I like the generation. I don't agree with everything, but I like.
Nah,
it.
yo, I feel like
You
this.
said why 4 inches is perfect.
We always get the question, does size matter?
Oh shit.
But I think the question we should be asking is,
I ain't gonna play the whole shit.
how wet is she?
Just wait to play
So-
that
That's a
part,
fact.
yo.
That's a fact. Because like I said, I mean, it'd be WAP. And like I told you, it'd be about to be over.
Like we at the
Yo,
top.
that WAP make you do some. Yeah, we definitely at the top. But the WAP make you do some wild shit.
What
Like,
make you do no?
nah, Kim,
Just know you
Kim
about
K,
to, you about to
Kanye
kill
out
a
here.
setup.
Nah, Kim K and them,
That shit gotta be
Kanye
fire.
and them fucking up.
They gotta be fire.
Mello and them fucking up.
Yo, just running down the list of all the topics.
I'm just thinking about everybody who been
Mello
acting
definitely about to go
foolish
through
lately.
it. Man, I thought they been was going through a divorce. I think they what is it called separated, or you been separated, but then you legally filed for divorce.
Cool.
Yo, when you got kids, this shit.
Oh,
like,
you talking about Kanye or you
No,
talking about Mello? and them?
Mello and
No,
Lala.
I think they were still together or trying to work it out at least.
man, they not fucking. She out that bitch fucking some fucking lead.
Hey,
man.
I watch TV. Like I watch a lot of shows and shit. Like if you watch The Shy, like
No,
The Shy, low-key, I like. I
watch
feel
shit.
fucking.
I don't watch the Shy because I don't.
So we
I
might
don't
as well
really
get
like-
into new music and shows so we can close it out. But
Yeah, I talk to them. Tell me what y'all want to do. What y'all, how
you
y'all
can talk about shows. So you talking about shows? You-
Yeah,
I like The Shy. You feel me? The Shy is
I'm
definitely.
not really a Shy fan.
I started watching The Shy though. Yo, Norman, I know I don't be watching.
I don't
but
like Lena
it's-
Waithe,
When I fell too far behind.
the creator.
Oh, okay. Why not?
I fuck with The
She's
Shy
not
when they
really a
had the
fan
nigga
of her
from
content.
they had the fake Easy on that, or the nigga that played Easy on.
Yeah,
Shut Up.
yeah.
But he had
He-
this
oh,
whole
yeah,
incident, and then they put him off the show.
I feel like a lot of shows that touch on current things that happen in the day and age. I feel like those are the shows that I like to watch.
Like Law and
Yeah, but
Order.
she's
Law and
speaking
Order.
from a
Straight.
Chicago,
My
she's
top
speaking from a
shows are-
Chicago aspect, so I kind of really don't understand it.
Y'all think
I mean,
Chicago niggas
shit,
like that show? 'Cause
I'm
I
not-
feel like they had a Baltimore show.
I feel
we
like
wouldn't
Chicago,
That's why a lot of people don't like The Wire
But
from Baltimore.
but no, Chicago is still every city has a ghetto. Every city has a high point of your city, a low point of your city. So in Baltimore, usually like downtown looks very different from West Baltimore.
Have you ever seen Shameless?
This post I see.
First of all, don't talk to me about Shameless because first of all,
You know
when Fiona,
they both Chicago shows.
Southside Chicago.
So it's different aspects of it.
But that's
I
from
feel
a
like they
white-
only showing one
but
aspect.
that's from a Shameless from a white trashy point of view.
I feel like Baltimore can do the same thing. Because
We
if you go to
could.
South Baltimore, if you go to
We
fucking-
could, but Baltimore is not on the map as opposed to a Chicago.
Nigga, we are here in Baltimore. What
Baltimore is
map
an
you not
amazing
looking
place, but we're not gonna
I mean, you
pretend
see
like
Baltimore,
is
Maryland,
not.
in the harbor?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
at? Yeah, I
boy.
seen that shit. That shit was funny as shit.
Baltimore is not like a New
I'ma
York,
send it
or
to
it's
you
not
now,
like
so I
you
won't
feel me?
forget.
Like Baltimore is, it's its own little niche. Like nobody can say they from here if they not really from here.
Right.
A nigga can
And
lie.
we not from the DMV.
You feel me? A nigga can lie and say, "Oh yeah, I'm from New York," and you can kind of sense it a little bit.
Oh,
but
some
like,
people you can't do that for Baltimore.
in Baltimore, you
niggas
do
gonna know.
Like you can feel like
Speaking, so since we talking about Baltimore, I had what you call y'all see the shit that went viral. Oh, shit.
what went viral.
The shit that went viral with the nigga from Baltimore. I don't.
You talking about that
like
scoop
shit
Lil
like
Woo
that.
Gadanga,
Yeah, yo,
man.
I don't like
hate
this
that
I
shit,
don't
shit,
like
bro.
that. I feel like
Cause the whole,
Just got my
the whole
head.
world thing
People
is,
are tuning on a few monoculencies tinga to do. My
That's
man got the
false.
wave sucking the
Yes.
monoculencies.
that's not the real
It
nigga.
make it seem like that's how we talk.
We
on
got
regular.
the sucking the
But when he just
monoculencies
fucking
on
around.
Oh, you
I feel like
ducklitudes.
Baltimore, we got our
Oh,
own
shit.
niche. I feel like
Put
we
it
got
on.
we got
our
our own slang, but
We
We don't talk like that. Yeah, but
So
I mean,
when
he
niggas
was
like that
just
take it as a joke, it's
fucking
just like,
around.
all right, that's cool, it's funny and all.
No,
Like-
somebody was saying that nigga from the county. Well, I don't know.
But
where he
Baltimore's,
from.
like I said, we different. The way we interact, the way we move. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a rough place, but it's got a lot of high points. It teach you a lot.
Niggas went from
Yo,
watching
the
movies
Witchcom
to-
really put that up, like the Shade Room, and said he's from Baltimore, and that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm just,
Right.
But no, the nigga that cut his hair is from he lives around in this area actually. Like the barbershop's in this area. It's off of Greenmount.
I'm not denying.
But-
I'm not saying he not from nowhere. I'm just saying that's not how we talk on a regular. So let's not put that out
That's
to
not
the
how
world.
we talk at all. I never talked
Yes,
like
that's
that
not
ever
how we
one time.
talk. But he was just fucking around. But they be painting the image like that's how we talk on the regular. Like that's how we communicate with each other.
But like I said, I call niggas dummy and I call you stupid. And that just means that's my
Yeah,
terms of endearment.
that's cool.
That shows
Like,
I care about you.
But monoculous and no, we don't be
that shit
crazy.
sound like
like
gluck.
that.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yo,
but
what else? I want to know what you're watching because you don't watch shit. But now
Me?
you're on day
The
shift, so I
playoffs.
know you got mad.
playoffs, yeah.
I don't turn the TV on until the playoffs come on.
Well, I need to talk to you.
Yeah,
you
I watch
TV.
a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
you
I mean,
talk
I'm pretty
shows.
sure. I got a TV show for everything. I got a movie for everything. So
if I go home and I try to watch a show, I'm gonna go to sleep. That's what I've been trying.
Some shit.
So let's talk to Norman because clearly he doesn't know what you gonna sit this one out.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
I just want to talk about the new shows you fuck with.
I mean,
Nigga
but then
brought
again,
up
I watch a
Shot.
lot of old shows again too. Like I will rewatch a lot of shit that I've seen.
Yeah, once I seen it once, I don't want to watch it no more.
Shit, nigga, you ever
That
seen
shit
Prison
like
Break?
you ever clap a chick and then be like, after you done with
You
it.
sound crazy as shit because if you clap a chicken that's fire, you gonna go back.
Not if you're married now.
Not. No, not even
You
if I'm
always gotta
married.
bring that.
Yo,
We
probably
just
not.
talking,
if
yo.
I'm
We just
married.
said, damn.
What you mean? I'm saying though, like you just gotta put that out there so you know.
Yeah,
like,
we know
I'm
he
not
married,
trying
but
to
we
go
just
there
saying
now.
if you feel me? He's not trying to go back there now, but it's just
I feel like that's pretty known. That
Fucked up again, Chris.
I feel like that's pretty.
What is
known.
it saying?
too much content. But
It never did.
yeah,
so
I watch it. I watch a lot of shit. I ain't gonna cap. I watch a lot of shows. I watch a lot
What
of.
you watching now?
like
I
new.
think
What's
he
new?
wanna know.
What new shit?
'Cause I think he really wants you to put him on or
I
something.
watch Grey's Anatomy. That just went off.
I'm talking about some
Shit
new
got 17 seasons, boy. We talking about
You
some
mean
new shit.
New.
Like, what's the newest shit you watch?
Probably The Shy. That's
That's
probably
it.
the newest thing I watched. I mean, I feel like The Shy is the newest thing I watched, but as of lately, like I said, I've been watching a lot of shit that I've seen before and rewatching. But I watch a lot of Law and Order currently. I like Law
You
and
don't
Order.
watch no Marvel shit. You don't watch no.
I haven't watched it. I wait for that to come all the way on so I can watch it all the way through.
Yeah.
So I did just finish watching Queen of the South, but I'm waiting for the new season to finish so I can watch that all the way through.
I don't think I'm watching nothing new right
You
now.
gotta watch Queen of the South. That shit.
Yeah,
make you-
I ain't watching nothing but the playoffs. When the playoffs go off, I'm not gonna have nothing to watch. So I'm gonna be asking y'all, which shows should I try to catch
Yeah, but
up
you can
on?
watch that shit for like 6 minutes and then you can go to sleep.
Nah,
No,
because
I'm not gonna. I'm really not gonna have nothing else to watch.
fucking with Snowfall?
Snowfall is my shit.
I
too.
watched
fuck
one
with
episode of Snowfall.
I thought you were saying you was
I
catching
was
up.
gonna try, but it didn't work out.
What you tell me you watched like all the way through and you was like on the last episode? I thought that was Snowfall.
No, that was something else. No, it wasn't. It might have been that.
You was watching
Oh, it was a
basketball?
documentary.
The Michael Jordan documentary.
Nah, it was something.
No,
it was a show. It wasn't a
fuck,
documentary.
it's the shit that they had with the football shit, and then they had the basketball one.
Last Chance U.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I watched.
That
already.
shit was good too. Them niggas was buckets, but I'll fuck them all up too. I ain't gonna lie. I just be talking shit. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But you
What
feel
about-
like you can handle them niggas, Norman? Like, you know, because you older and, you know, it's
It's
different.
tough, bro.
I feel like I could score on anybody,
Nobody can
but
stop
I
you
ain't
from
playing
scoring.
no D on
So it's this
nobody.
nigga I want you meeting, we
Pause.
call him Backpack. Because, like, when we go hoop, we put him on the nicest nigga on the other team.
For real, I done scored on.
Yo, we had Cam
a
on,
bunch of
on Norman
backpacks.
when we hoop.
Or if Cam was on you, definitely was guaranteed to get
And
buckets.
Cam don't play no defense, but he was
Cam-
fucking Cam up.
Cam don't know how to play
Can't
defense.
remember, yeah.
Cam guards everybody but his man.
Don't worry, yo, give it 2 weeks. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks and we going out there. to
Cam
hoop.
be watching too. He was like, "Yo, I see that part where y'all talked about me."
Yeah, Cam ain't the same no more. I'm gonna just realize that we getting old.
used to
Like,
not
Cam
hoop.
just shoot that
we
shit.
Cam
He don't
used
give
to
a
be
fuck.
Cam. I'm not gonna say he didn't know how to.
I
hoop.
never seen he would dribble the ball up the court all the way and just shoot that shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, you ain't move it one time.
But you know how like you see how niggas like go on a downcline? Like we all not the same we were like 7 years ago. Cam used to be that nigga on the court that like he never got tired. Like I seen T on tired for the first time 2 weeks ago. I've never seen
Washed,
T on
bro.
tired. I will honestly say I've
Yo,
never
it's
seen
been COVID. I guarantee niggas get back. Niggas
No,
wouldn't have
this
no
nigga
problem.
he was dead. I've never seen him do that though. Like he was really
I'm
hands on his
fucked up.
hip, sitting on the side. Like usually when the game over, the first thing he says, "All right, who got winners? You got a full team?" I'm a hot like
I play on any team.
yo
just so I can
sat
play.
down and he just
All
like,
right,
that, I'm
niggas gotta
done.
get out and hoop, yo. What's up?
yo, listen, don't say that because like I said,
can set
once
that
you
up
come
after.
out there, that friendship shit is out the window.
Let's get to the
I don't care.
music,
That's
yo,
what
so
I
we
like.
get in.
I'm going
Oh,
at
yeah.
you.
All right, no new music.
Um,
Ain't nothing dropped today.
Polo
right?
G dropped some shit, but I heard that
Today?
shit was ass.
Y'all heard this
Last
shit?
couple weeks
Y'all
ago.
heard this shit?
We want some pussy.
Oh, this new.
Is that Leak Nasty?
That's Saweetie, yeah.
It's Tiger and Moneybag.
Got some no fucking Tiger.
Y'all hear this?
You heard Tory Lanez and the baby?
I seen a little clip on Instagram, but I ain't listen to that shit.
Yeah.
I'm still on my anti-Tory. Say no. I still ain't listen to Tory
He
album.
ain't shoot that bitch.
I still ain't listen to
No,
Tory
I ain't been
album.
listening enough. I mean, I've been listening to
ain't
Lil
really
Baby.
shit drop. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
You
but
hear
but
R&B
we
shit,
ain't
I
talk
wanna hear
about
shit.
nothing
want
that
some R&B
dropped.
shit?
So we ain't
Some
talk
new
about the
R&B
Polo
shit?
G shit. You got the
I ain't listened to it. I heard it was ass.
Migos shit. I mean, we talked about it a little bit early. Roddy Ricch had dropped a song last week, I think.
I've been listening to a lot of Big Walk Dog. I know y'all probably don't like. I mean, but he's
Walk
he,
Dog?
he's one of
Somebody
Gucci
else
artists.
dropped some shit.
He one of Gucci
Oh
artists.
yeah, I
and-
know you talking about.
Yeah, so I've been listening to him, but he don't really got no work out. He only got like no more than 10 songs, but he don't even got no like actual project.
Right.
So it's a lot of singles, but I feel like it's a lot of. I like a lot of underground rappers. Like I like people that are signed under CEOs.
Man, you know what? I'm ready for the Meek to drop some shit, bro. I just feel like it's sometime soon he gonna drop something.
Yeah, I think he was doing mad promo for the NBA.
Who's the top label you like right now? Huh? Like the top rap label, like as a team, as a unit.
Quality Control.
Yeah, probably Quality Control.
I ain't gonna lie,
Cause I'm fucking with Baby. Like Baby, it's like number
and everybody
one,
else just throw them in there.
But
yeah,
even just
then
musically,
I fuck with Migos,
but just musically, like that's what you're saying. Like
yeah, what else? You just
like me, I like CMG as a team. I just like the way they move as a team.
That's
like nobody's really rappers over there, but I just like how they move as a unit.
That's Moneybagg in them.
That's Moneybagg. That's Big 30, Gotti, 42 Doug.
42 Doug. No,
I thought 42. He was signed to Baby.
So that's what I'm saying. He's not signed to Lil Baby.
I mean Lil Baby. I said W.
But they like partners.
Right. Oh.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like Gotti gets a lot of these artists, and like he gives them their own brand. Like they whatever that's you. You're not signed to me. You got your own shit, and I'm gonna just show you how we do it, and then we work together.
Black Youngster over there.
Black Youngster, like I said, he does not drop music. He's just
whore.
He's just a nigga that, like I said, musically he's definitely the bottom, but out of that team. But he
the most entertaining.
But Gotti said, I teach all my niggas how to be millionaires, and every single one of them niggas is rich, and they all tell you in the interviews like. I just like that as a team. Like Quality Control, musically wise, yeah, Lil Baby is the hottest right now. Nobody's holding a candle to him.
That's a fact. Hey, yo, one thing I can say though, yo, I appreciate you fucking with us today, son. You made the episode kind of like dope. Like I felt like we was talking about mad shit.
We was definitely all over the place.
Yeah, but I feel like this shit still work though, and I appreciate you coming through,
like
my
I
man.
said, yo, I appreciate y'all.
Fact,
you know,
that's ShadBlackk with 2 Ks from the Sit Down Podcast.
Say my shit, ShadBlackk with 2 Ks. If you don't know now, you know. About to exit out because we had a good show.
Hey, this nigga.
Yo, I'm really about to be a rapper, yo.
You sure you ain't signed to QC?
Listen, if I sign, I'm going to CMG. I ain't gonna lie to you because them niggas don't
What's
be
CMG
good rap.
stand for?
Cocaine Music Group.
Shit.
I'm not being a part of that group.
I'm going to be a part of that group because, like I said, I follow the niggas on the gram and they are living that life that I would like to live.
Until they do that Rico. So, you know.
Oh my God. It's always a See, I feel like that's a negative notion. Like, we know how they get money.
You didn't know. Yo, I didn't seen so many different groups get like Murder Inc. They had to change the name because they really was killing niggas and they had the ink or some shit. That's cocaine.
Because,
and then when they get caught up in some cocaine shit, it's like, oh, but the name was that. And then you got, they said ATF, what's that?
ATK.
ATK was Ace's top killers.
Yeah.
But like, I'm saying they always flip it or try to make it seem like.
CMG, you're not going to sit there and compare CMG to ATK. It's levels to this shit. Like,
no, I'm just saying though,
niggas
like that
be
name.
But people that's with CMG are at the Rock Nation brunch. They're signed to Rock Nation.
Who? Oh yeah, CMG.
So CMG is signed to like people like Jay-Z and shit. So like
them niggas at the Met Gala.
No, so like I feel like it's different levels to this shit. Like, but like I said, I like how they move as a unit. I like how everybody get like if I had a team,
Griselda. No, I just wanted to say
I feel like our team should move like that. I feel
Niggas is running, son. Niggas, what we is, an hour and a half in?
Oh shit, no, y'all not for real. We gotta wrap this shit up so we can go.
That's gonna go into the sit down budget, but
yeah,
we missing a couple episodes.
Yo, funny as shit.
Cash App don't work.
Yeah,
we already can't pay our engineer.
Yo, like I said, I appreciate you coming through. I'm Norman Fame,
and I'm King Ransom,
and I'm ShadBlackk,
and that's Fame4Ransom
with 2 Ks.